everyone. So it has been a minute since I have done a life update, baby update, sharing where we are in our journey as a family. So we just wanted to take some time out to kind of talk about that a little bit. So just backtracking a little bit, we know that I had to do IVF late 2020 into 2020 in order to conceive this precious baby boy right here. His name is Cain Maverick. He is 10 months old. He will turn 1 on November 29th of this year. So yeah, we did that. We got him on the first try with our new clinic, and since then we have just been busy living life. COVID happened. I went permanent work from home, thank God, so that I'm with my baby all day, every day. And it has been nothing short of amazing. He is the best baby ever. He's growing so fast. He's hitting all of his developmental milestones. He's now trying to walk, and he's even going pee-pee in the potty a few times a day. Oh, you're coughing. With all of that being said, in the past few weeks, we have decided that we are going to go ahead and try to move forward with baby number 2. So if you've watched my previous IVF videos, you know that we have another embryo on ice, and we've made the decision to go ahead with proceeding to try to transfer. So this week, which is the first week of October, I had an ultrasound done at the fertility clinic, and then I went in today. So the ultrasound was Monday. I went in today for lab work in a Sono HSG. So a couple weeks back, we had a virtual consultation with the doctor just to kind of reassess and talk about a plan and everything like that, which started with these few tests. So Monday they did a transvaginal ultrasound just to evaluate my uterus, ovaries, and everything to make sure everything was looking good. Which it was. They said they didn't see anything alarming. Everything seemed quiet, but we needed to do the Sono HSG to go in and take a further look to make sure there wasn't anything going on in the lining or anything like that. So we did the Sono HSG today. If you've never had a Sono HSG, it can be a little bit uncomfortable. For me, the most uncomfortable part is the speculum, because my cervix is kind of tilted and it's way in the back. So they go in kind of like you're going to have a pap smear and insert the speculum to open everything up. Once they find the cervix, they clean it, and then they insert a catheter with the balloon, inflate the balloon, and then they take the speculum out, and then the transvaginal ultrasound probe goes in while those things are in you. So there's 2 people. I have the nurse practitioner and the ultrasound tech. Once the probe is back inside, the nurse practitioner injects the saline solution to kind of get that clear imaging of the lining and everything, while the ultrasound tech is taking photos of it. So it's a bit uncomfortable, and it gets pretty crampy, and you cramp for a little bit afterwards until like all of that stuff kind of leaks back out. They did that, and at an initial glance, she said that she thought everything looked okay, but after further review with the doctor, she came back and said there were just a few minor spots that the doctor wants to address, that may look like some calcification or something like that in the lining, which she said was in the areas where an embryo would need to implant. So I am now scheduled for a hysteroscopy, which I did have during my egg retrieval with my first IVF cycle, where they're basically going to go in with a camera and get a really good look of everything in there and clean out anything that shouldn't be there, that would prevent an embryo from implanting. So that's now scheduled for November 10th. And then once we do that, if everything is looking well, we are slated for a December 22nd transfer. So I'll be ordering all of my meds, getting my calendar of everything that I'll need to do up until then, during and after. But if all works out well, December 22nd will be the day that we transfer that embryo. So outside of that, that's where we are right at this moment. As you can see, I have my hands pretty full with this guy. But yeah, we're just going to continue documenting this journey so that you guys can see what all goes into the process the second go round. I have I've gained a little bit of weight since birth. So at my lowest, I had gotten down to 145 after my gastric bypass surgery and have been maintaining that weight for at least a year. I gained about 20 pounds or so during pregnancy with Kane, but literally 3 weeks after delivery, I was back down to my pre-pregnancy weight. But just in the past few months, I've been like working so hard and haven't really been working out, and I've just been snacking like crazy. So I have gained a couple pounds. I'm up to about 150, but I'm not too concerned that my weight is going to be an issue with the IVF cycle. I have committed starting this week to getting back into a normal workout routine, starting with just walking every day a couple of miles. So that'll get me back on my feet and kind of get back into that shape that I want to be in, especially like once you do an embryo transfer, blood flow and circulation is good. So I want to be up and moving as much as possible. But yeah, that's where we are right now. Everything is going great. Like I said, I'm permanently working from home. So outside of that, Kane and my husband take up the rest of my time. But yeah, just stay tuned. There is more to come on this new journey. So hang in there and see you soon.